unplug it. Can you hear me now? Headset okay.
What the hell? Okay, yeah. Clearly not my night. This is the 4th attempt, but the sound was working on the previous attempts with the same setup, same plug. Oh my god, what a nightmare of an evening. God, I hate Sunday evenings. I can't stand them. I do like going on live streams and talking to everyone, but the reason why I hate Sundays is the fact that Monday is the next day. And I hate Mondays. But you know what? Not as much as I hate the build up to Mondays, which is Sunday evening. The worst. The absolute worst. You know, the first couple hours on a Monday, you just get through it and you're like, you know what? Yeah, it's the week. Sunday hits, end of the weekend. Yeah, not a good feeling. I hate Mondays. I know you guys, anyone who works a 9 to 5 hates Mondays. But I'm glad my sound is actually working now. So, wow. Okay, let me know how your Modern Horizons 2 pre-releases happened. What pulls did you get? I've been checking out some of the pricing right now on the cards. Cheapest fetch land right now is Arid Mesa and is about $24 for its average market price, though this is still pre-release prices. Yes, there has been a lot of product opened, but it hasn't officially been released yet. Who knows if there's going to be another drop? But right now, they're pretty cheap, pretty cheap right now. Okay. We don't have an LGS anywhere by me. Well, I'm kind of in a similar situation. There is a few LGSs near me, but none of them are actually having pre-releases because Toronto, they're still not having any sort of events at stores. So I don't know when that's actually going to happen. Hopefully soon, because I'm antsy and I really want to start playing face to face again. That'd be nice. Okay, so Philippe says Modern is amazing right now. It really is, and it's gonna have some crazy changes. Modern Horizons 1 had quite the impact on the format, and I imagine Modern Horizons 2 is as well. My week starts Sunday night at 10 p.m. Brutal, my man. Do you work the graveyard shift? Do you work nights? Yeah. Well, that's almost a Monday. You know, you're 2 hours away from a Monday, so technically, yes, you hate Mondays too. No, but honestly, I don't know if you guys agree, but the build up on a Sunday evening towards Mondays is a worse feeling for me than the Monday itself when I wake up. When I wake up on Monday, it's just like, all right, well, I guess it's time to face the music. But no Sundays. It's a time to relax, right? But I just can't relax. The later it gets on a Sunday, the harder it is for me to relax. Okay. So much decks. MTGO is on fire. Yeah, a lot of new builds right now. Maybe I'll cover that in a video next week or so. The one shop within 30-minute radius of me gave up being a Wizards partner. Wizards Play Network story years ago, so no more tournaments. Do they carry cards in singles? So they carry cards in singles. I think you mean to say. Some store in Montreal where open for pre-release. Damn, that's lucky. Good for you, man. I wish I was in Montreal right now. If you guys have pre-release, it's fun. That's the best time to be a player is during pre-release. Hey, Jake, how is it going? Thanks for hopping in on the stream on this beautiful Sunday. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I am sunburned to crap. Like, it just hurts even raising my arms right now. Just this area right underneath my pits. Ugh, a lot of sun hitting here. I'm covered in moisturizer underneath this cat shirt right now. Okay. The people who have the collector pack that's going to be open, that's going to be either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, some point on the weekend. Next weekend, you will have the box open up, and I will be shipping out those packs like ASAP on Monday morning. So hopefully you guys get them sorted pretty quick. But yeah, I'm really excited to open up. I have two collector booster boxes to open up. One is for Dr. Feelgood, who is a patron, the only patron I have in the box opening tier. So hopefully, if you guys want to get on that tier, check it out in my description. The tier is below. And the other one is obviously split for every single person who is actually asking for a packs to be opened up. One member is actually getting 3 packs because they wanted to open up 3, so they paid for 3. So everyone else has just the 1 pack. So it's going to be fun. All packs have been spoken for. If I would have had a lot more inquiries about them, I probably would have done a second collector booster box, but I didn't want to like just order a bunch of booster boxes. No, well, because it's very expensive. Modern Horizons 2 collector booster boxes is not the same price as the other ones. They're very pricey. I didn't want to have a bunch that weren't spoken for, though. If even if I did, I probably just hold on to them, just hold on to the sealed product. So I think it's going to go up in value in the future, even though it's already pretty expensive now. That's the worst spot. Yeah. I'm super excited for Treasure Monkey. Yeah. Is that Radnavar or whatever? What's the name of that one? Yeah, Ragavan. Yeah. It's the most expensive card right now in Modern Horizons 2. Hey, old man Magic, how is it going? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Mine is winding down right now. I really don't like Sunday evenings. The anxiety builds for Mondays. Maybe I can open up a pack or two tonight, calm my nerves for Monday. If I get any channel members or any super chats, I'll crack open a pack. I have 4 right now sitting beside me over there. Core Set 2021, Gate Crash, Ravnica Allegiance, and Guilds of Ravnica. I haven't opened up, I feel like it's been a while since I've opened up a Gate Crash pack. That's awesome. Glad you're having a good Sunday. Sundays are my least favorite day. I've officially said they're my least favorite day. I do like, being on the live stream and chatting with everyone here and answering any comments. But overall, I just don't like the anxiety for Mondays. So yeah, you worked all weekend. So, when I used to work in retail, I actually quite liked Mondays. I really did, because majority of the time I had Mondays off. So Monday was like my Saturday. Though there wasn't a lot to do, but you had time off. Like, Mondays, it's not really exciting when it comes to going out in the city. Not a lot of places are closed, but then again, in 2021 and 2020, everything was closed anyway. So it doesn't really matter either way. I suppose it's just time off. Do you have a day job or are you self-employed? I do have a day job. It's captions and digital distribution for Netflix, Amazon Prime. So essentially, what we do is we package things like digitally for any sort of movie. So that's trailers, posters for them. Even music videos on iTunes, we'll package those and put them up online. So that's what I do as my day job. I am kind of self-employed as a YouTuber. I have a few other channels as well that I do run. This being one of them, but this is like a very small amount of income. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully one day I can grow it to be more than that. Then I don't have to actually have a day job, and this could be like my hobby / job. And obviously I have a lot of Magic cards, and I'm trying to acquire as much wealth through Magic the Gathering that I can actually, maybe retire one day selling cards, and that'd be awesome. Oh, Jake, wow, you got a super chat. Okay, so what? Open the guilds. I hate Sundays. Yeah, more than Mondays. Also, I hear you. Okay, Sawyer resells quickly. I'll read this before I grab the pack. That's really cool day job. Honestly, it's probably not that great for you, but it sounds interesting as hell. Yeah, I know we see some interesting films come through. I don't really want to watch any really, but I can watch trailers for that will like never see the light of day. Some of the stuff we see at work, like really bad. If I was allowed to show you guys some of the stuff that we see at work, wow. People trying to get their films online, like to Netflix, they'll go through our company. Yeah, they're really bad. Okay, so wealth is fun. It is. It's freedom too. If we can get freedom in the future, Great Reset 2021. Okay. Okay. All right. I got the packs here beside me. We got Guilds of Ravnica. Brandon Smith says, since this is the last one anyway, I just made a photo-worthy poo. Oh, this is not the last live stream ever. This is the last time I was doing it tonight. This is the 4th attempt. The last 3 were lagging so much that I actually had to just basically just delete the streams. They went on for like 2 minutes. This one's actually working. Different setup. I don't know if that has anything to do with that. I don't think. It's literally 2 feet away, so it's not like my Wi-Fi is being disrupted. I'm in the same space essentially. Yeah, really weird. Very weird. Okay. So we have the Guilds of Ravnica pack. We have what's the worst movie trailer you ever seen? Oh man. From work? Oh, some of them have never even made it to Netflix. For iTunes, oh, worst movie trailer? Oh man. Oh, I'm trying to think. Some of them are like they go through so fast. I don't keep track of the names. There was there's some really bad Christian films that were low budget. One of the films we had go through, God Is Not Dead. Have you ever seen God Is Not Dead? I had the guy from Hercules. What's his name? Actor who played Hercules in the show. But it was pretty bad. God Is Not Dead 2 is another one that went through. Fearless Halberdier. We do you have a collection goal? Yeah. To have, well, in monetary value, hopefully $1 million one day in collectibles. Right now, I'm nowhere near that, but it's possible to get to that goal one day. But also, I want to own one of every dual land, which I don't have yet. I want to own at least one Mox. The original Mox is not like the later. I have like Mox Opals and stuff. That I don't count that. One of the original Moxes, like Mox Ruby, Mox Pearl, Mox, Mox Sapphire, something like that. We have Righteous Blow. Kevin Sorbo. That's it, Johnny. That's it. Kevin Sorbo. I could have looked that up, but thank you for that. Leapfrog. Crushing Canopy. But yeah, God Is Not Dead is a very odd film. Barrier of Bones. We do have a Centaur Peacemaker. What was the song in that? God's not dead. Oh, he's alive in all of us. Something like that. It's really bad. Dark Blade Agent. Devious Cover Up. Erstwhile Trooper. Well, at the end of the day, like I'm not harping on Christians or anything like that. It's I was raised Christian, but it's just very campy and cringy. Clave of the Guild Pack. Beacon Bolt. And then we got Thought Erasure. And then we have Assure and Assemble. That's a card I have never seen in a very long time. That's something I've seen at drafts, and that's about it. I think I might have something else here, face to face. What did you do? No, you just gave me another non-foil pack. It's been a while since we've opened any of these foil packs, and I feel like they're just giving me any. Maybe they're weighing the packs. Do stores still do that? Do they still weigh packs to see which ones have foils? And I don't know. Really weird. Anyways, not the greatest, but thanks a lot, Jake, for letting me open this up. We got Assure and Assemble. I guess good for token creation. Create 3 2/2 green white elf knight creature tokens with vigilance. Not bad. But 6 mana. You're basically spending 2 mana per night. Yeah, not the greatest. I'll sell you a Mox Emerald. How much are those going for right now? Yeah, oh man. I am tempted. Ooh. Average price 6,000. Wow. That is very expensive right now. But what's its price on TCG Player? Yeah, no fetch for me. That's brutal. Oh, that's funny. God Is Not Dead reminds of the song God Is Dead. Forgot the band. God Is Dead. Yeah, what is that band? That does sound like a familiar song too. It's Ice, not Unlimited. Okay. Oh, international collectors. When you say Ice, I was like, Ice? Was that a different version? International Collectors Edition. Okay, how much is that going for? Mox Emerald. I actually wanted to do a video on the collector edition cards, because they're actually a lot more rare than people think they are. So the market price right now is about $1,000. It's saying for near mint, but there's not a lot of data on it. What is it saying on MTG stocks? That's on TCG Player. Yeah, international. Yeah, about around the same price. $1,000 market price, 1,100 in some cases. Wow, went up to 2,000, but that was its average price, which is not based on sold listings. That's based on just listings. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's I might be down. I'll have to think about that. It is something I want to add to my collection, but that is pretty pricey at the moment. I'm still trying to save up for a condo or a house that I'm hoping to get in the next 2 years. But my God, the prices have went insane in Canada. It's beyond insane. What's your favorite card that you own? Ooh, favorite card that I own. Probably Foil Donate, which is a reserveless card from Urza's Legacy. I think it's about almost $500 for that card right now from Urza's Destiny. Yeah, it is about $460 as market price, but I love the blue foiling on it. It's a good card in Commander too. You know, target player gains control of target permanent you control, so it's anything. It's only 3 mana. It could be any permanent that you own. I think it's a pretty good card in Commander, which is like the bread. That's like the bread of like Wizards right now. That's all they're selling for. I didn't start heavily investing. It's also one of the most expensive cards I own. I don't have too many cards that are worth around the $500 range. Not many. That's one of the maybe dozen of them that I own around that range. I didn't start heavily investing in Magic again until my house was paid off. Yeah, I know. I wish I was in that boat. I might be a little bit younger than you though. But yeah, like right now, it's getting to the point now where like even hedge funds are buying single family homes in the States, like BlackRock. If you guys heard about that story, BlackRock and pension funds are buying up single family homes now, which is really scary because, you know, they're setting it up for people to be eternal renters. And the main way for you to grow your wealth and pass it on to your children, if you have children, is through your house. And if you don't own a house, what are you going to pass on to your kids if you have kids one day? Like even people like that retire with their house, right? They'll buy a house and they'll use that, all the wealth that they've gotten from the house, sell it, and then kind of travel the world. And then they usually find a cheaper place to rent afterwards. And then if they have a decent enough pension, it'll kind of give them enough to survive. I guess you can retire on collectibles now, Magic Gathering cards. I don't know. Like, I feel like a house is pretty important because you can live in it too. So it's pretty scary what's going on in the world. You're exactly the same age as me, Jake. So you just did the smarter thing than I did. I'm living in Toronto though, which is a rough. I should have got out of Toronto a long time ago. Toronto is way too expensive. It's way too expensive. But let me know if you guys have heard about that BlackRock story, where they're buying up single family homes. Yeah, no, seriously, paying off a whole house at that age, that's crazy. It's my town was hit by 2 hurricanes, Category 4, along with 2 record-breaking flooding. The last flooding was a few weeks ago, and over 5 in the water, and some houses and businesses have left and are super expensive. Cost of living in Iowa is crazy low. Yeah, maybe I should move there. If I can work remotely, which at my job right now is supposed to be temporary, I don't know if that's going to be so temporary because we've had a few meetings since, a few town halls, and it sounds like they're looking to maybe potentially have it moved remote. they've said people can come back in the office if they feel safe, and if you don't feel safe, you don't have to come in. I don't know how long they're going to kind of use that kind of language about safety, because I mean anyone could just say they don't feel safe, and does that mean they're exempt from going to the office? Because it's a lot cheaper to work from home. You don't have to pay any transportation. You don't. I mean, you make your own lunch at home. Sometimes you forget to bring your lunch. You don't have the time to make your lunch the day before or in the morning. So then you're paying for lunch at work. And Toronto, like, you don't have a lot of cheap options to buy lunch. Like, you're looking at $15 to $20 anywhere. So I think people are loving. I've been able to save more money too working from home. It's helped me focus a lot on other hobbies and other secondary forms of income, like YouTube, like my other YouTube channels as well, including this. And yeah, I find it's refreshing. There's a few things I don't like about working from home. Obviously, I'm less social. Well, obviously because of the pandemic, but that's what I mean. If the pandemic's over, if I'm working from home, it's amazing. I think that'll be awesome. So we'll see what happens. If I can work remotes, I would be willing to relocate anywhere. Toronto is insanely expensive, and I don't see it getting any cheaper any day. Yeah, no time soon. If there is going to be a crash for housing in Canada, it's going to be so insane that I feel like all the houses are just going to be bought up by like hedge funds. You can rent from me for $500 a month. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the whole thing. That's exactly my point too. Um, you're it's setting up people to just be renters for life if the housing prices going as crazy high as they are in Canada. Hey, Amanda, how is it going? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Sawyer Resell says, I do see a lot of online selling, and I was super busy doing quarantine selling games, trading cards. It's still being great to this day. Plus, my day job is in a grocery store, so he never stopped going in. Yeah, that's true. I actually, at one point in the beginning of the pandemic, my older brother, is he's a store manager. I believe his store manager. I can't remember. His title keeps shifting all the time, but he works at Loblaws, and he told me, he's like, oh, you should just like, just work at Loblaws just a few days a week. You should do it like while you're at home working from home. Might be like a good way to earn extra money. And I actually did it for like a month and a half. I worked at Loblaws. Like, it was weird. Like, I was wearing masks before anyone else was. It was so bizarre. And then in the summer, I remember everyone started wearing masks, started making it mandatory. And I was wearing masks before that to keep myself safe. But then as soon as I saw every business making it mandatory, I got like upset. I was like, well, now I don't want to wear a mask. Like, what the heck? I was wearing it before everyone else. But yeah, yeah, selling cards online is a good way to make income as well. That's why I did a lot of the thrift store buys. I had a lot of success early on with thrift stores for finding Pokemon cards, Magic cards, and then I would keep the ones that I wanted to either just collect or invest in, and then the ones that I just wanted to flip because they were worth some form of monetary value, I would just sell them online or in a Facebook group. Facebook groups, I think, are the best. Just search for groups that do buying and selling. It's so much better if you can even find a way to meet up in person. If it's enough cards that makes it worth the trip, it's way better than getting hosed on eBay. I find I've gotten hosed a few times on eBay. I try not to sell on eBay anymore. I just do Facebook groups. The cards, nice emoji there, Amanda. Old Man Magic. We have there are too many people hitting the thrift store shops now. Yeah, I know. I got in first. I noticed I used to get foil Charizards at thrift stores, and like packages worth $5. Now it's mostly bulk that if I ever go to Valley Villages, Goodwills, I don't see a lot of good cards. Sometimes I do still. I don't want to say never because I still sometimes see some good value. But for the most part, the internet has gotten everyone pretty savvy when it comes to secondary markets prices. You can search anything, right? I mean, there's so many examples I could think of, even just like Marvel Legends or action figures. There is apps you can get on your phone now where you can scan something and it just brings that item up on eBay and it shows you the current listing prices. And then you can also filter it out to show the sold listings. So there's people who go to thrift stores and they make a living just going in, scanning items, and then seeing what they're actually selling for. But that also gives you a good idea of like just, what are collectibles. So there's some good value you can find. The problem is like you takes a lot. It's for me, it's easier to just have good understanding of a few markets and focusing on them, like Pokemon, Magic, maybe Marvel Legends is a collectible, maybe baseball cards. There is a lot of valuable baseball cards out there. If you have any knowledge in that, you can make a lot of money flipping. If you go to thrift stores, but that's a lot of time, right? That's a bit of a ramble. Sorry about that. Last stream, Jake. So no, this is my last stream tonight. This is the fourth attempt at a live stream, and just didn't work. There's a lot of lags, and now I can actually properly engage, and my volume works now. Wasn't working before. Epidemic I started in 7th edition, but I got heavily into it during M10. Yeah. You're replying to someone. I read your reply to someone. Sawyer says, I have the exact opposite outlook. I would much rather sell on a dedicated platform that takes care of the risk and stuff instead of a bunch of individual transactions with people on PayPal. Yes, I agree to a certain extent, but you said PayPal. And PayPal, you can still do chargebacks and stuff too, right? I will usually deal with cash if I'm selling on Facebook groups or e-transfer, where you don't take a fee. But that's if you have to kind of trust the seller and they have to trust you too. Amanda, in the EU, you can sell nice on Card Market. Oh yeah, Card Market. Yeah. I've been thrifting for years, but have caught on. Sawyer resells. You can do that on eBay itself for years. No one realizes that, though. eBay is the easiest thing to use to research. Yeah, no, 100%. I still do research on eBay, right? Like I still have my eBay account. I have a good score. I think I'm a 99.9% seller. I've been hosed a few times selling though, and that's what kind of got me. I'll still use it on occasion, but I try other avenues as well. Access to information is crazy now. Exactly. That's my point about thrift stores. The access people have to information now. It's not like back in the day. You can go to garage sales and find like a binder of alpha cards, and they're like, yeah, 10 cents each, I guess. What's that, a Mox Ruby? That's about 10 cents. It's just crazy. Like even like when it came to like buying property back in I think the 70s, was it 70s or 60s? They had stated income. So when it came to qualifying for mortgages, you could just say, yeah, I guess I don't know, I make about 150,000 a year. And like, oh, that's great. Yeah, you can get this property. And you can kind of just rent that out and make the mortgage back. But crazy how things have changed. Stated income. That is a crazy concept. You didn't have proof. I've never actually found magic cards at any of the 6 local thrift stores. Yeah, I guess if you only have that many thrift stores, it's gonna be a little more difficult. Toronto, there's a ton of thrift stores. So at any given time, I would say there's probably at least one thrift store in the city at any given moment that has magic cards. Whether or not they're gonna be scooped up right away, that's the problem when you have to go hunt like crazy. Howdy, Dustin. Hope all is well. I've dropped in on a good convo. Well, thank you, Dustin. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. We are opening that pack for you next week. So I will be getting those shipped out on Monday. It'll be opened up on either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and I'm going to ship them all out on Monday for you guys. Hopefully, you get them soon because I don't know what you guys can do with the cards if you want to sell them or whatever. I know the prices have dropped a bit. I think they're going to stabilize though right now, hopefully. But I don't know. Again, I've done a video talking about the state of prices on cards and when's the best time to buy singles, and usually pre-release to release weekend is the biggest drop, and then they usually stabilize after that and will maybe go up. But not every set's like that. I think I use some standard sets with the data. There's a giant community of YouTube resellers who literally show you how and what to look for that's possible to resell online. Yeah, there is some that I actually watch. Retro Rick is one that I've been watching. He learned how to edit by using my friend's class. My friend Will Bartlett, who has a YouTube channel as well. That's because I remember one day he was promoting my friend's work, and I was like, "You learned how to edit from my friend? That's pretty weird. That's cool." I've made 12K Great Britain price in 1 year. People still do not know what they have and what they are selling. Interesting. In Toronto, you still get a few, but for the most part, people know what they have now. Not all the time. I mean, if you've seen most of my random buys, I'd say at least half of them, they 100% know what they have. Sometimes, even if they know what they have, they'll try to make the value up anyways, just because they don't want any conflict or anything afterwards where the person will reach out to them like, hey, what the heck was that? So they try to avoid that, I find. Got my eBay lot yesterday for $30, over 200 so far. Breeding pool, Deadeye, foil, tons of good cards. I'm happy. That is amazing. Congratulations, Dustin. That sounds like something I would have liked to seen on camera. Hopefully one day you can film one of those. I would be one of your first viewers if you had that. It was always fun to watch. I was going to wait until the weekend and see where prices are to grab some fetches on the cheap. Yeah, I don't think they're going to get down to the $20 mark. I'll be surprised if they do. But right now, Arid Mesa is what, $24 right now, so it's getting pretty close. It's getting pretty close. Was going to buy the Modern Horizons 2 collector's box, but wasn't impressed with the openings I saw. New foiling isn't very nice looking. Yeah, I mean, I like the old frame ones. They looked okay. Not quite as good as the original old border foils. The etched foiling looks terrible. I have to say that right off the bat. Like, I was not a fan of the etched foiling. I didn't like that they did etched foiling on the entire card. It kind of makes it just seems odd. It's like, why not just focus on certain parts of the card that makes them stand out more? That's why I like the old border foils, right? Because you had just the foiling on the border, and to me, that made the center of it stand out a lot more. What's your favorite set? Ooh, it's got to be a toss up between Innistrad, the original Innistrad. It's cheesy. As cheesy as it sounds, I like Return to Ravnica. I know it's not expensive. It's not a good asset to hold, I guess, necessarily. Especially if you bought in a long time ago, they haven't went up much at all. But I just think it's a great set, great flavor. Love the guilds. You got Cyclonic Rift, great card in Commander. Rest in Peace, great card as well. You had all the you had the 5 Shocklands in there. Yeah, I like that set. I like playing it. That's 15K US dollars. Wow, yeah, that's pretty good. Jake says, I'm so glad that you had a change of heart despite the bullshit algorithm. I watch more of you than any other YouTuber. Well, thank you. Honestly, that means a lot. It's still weird to me that people actually enjoy my content. It just seems odd. It's like, well, I'm still pushing it out regardless. I feel like even if I had almost no viewers, I would at this point now I'd still keep creating content. When you put so much time into it, you just have to keep going. YouTube's algorithm, there's a lot of ups and downs, and hopefully there's going to be more ups than downs in the future. Local auction storage unit buyers are the best people to make friends with. Yes, that is Sawyer 100%. I may even look into that. Toronto, I know we have a few storage units here. There's one actually south of me, about a 15-minute drive. Yeah, no, that's a good point. You kind of make me want to watch Storage Wars right now. see what they get in those lockers. The etch foiling now looks like crappier version of normal foils, in my opinion. Yeah, I know what you mean. They just don't come off as foily. The old border foils, even the new versions of them, I do actually think look good. I'm not saying they're exactly the same as the old border foils, but they look all right. I still like the extended art cards too, and the full art cards are always nice. I bought some Arabian Nights in 2020, and they are to the moon. I love the art. Oh yeah, Arabian Nights cards are ridiculously rare. They're the second rarest when it comes to print runs after Alpha, I believe. We have etch foiling looks really bad on the retro border cards. Yeah, I know. That's the weirdest thing is if you have the retro borders, like why would you put the etched? I don't know. It just feels weird. They should have put the etched foils only for specific cards. I don't know why they did for the old border funds too. They just don't look good at all. And it just makes the other ones stand out so much more. Like the regular old border foil treatment just looks so much better. Getting back into Magic after 20 years, so much to catch up on, so many sets. 20 years is quite the wait. That is quite the wait. One of my best recent funds was from a guy at a trade. At a trade, Day sold me a bunch of cards that was in a storage unit. There was apparently a fire or something, so cards were very bad condition. But there was tons of the dark cards, lots of which were on the reserve list. He sold it to me for 20. I saw 2 Blood Moons. Wow, the original Blood Moons. That is crazy. So the original Blood Moons, I have it listed here on one of my shortcuts. Blood Moon, the original printing from the dark, you're looking at only 134,000 of those ever printed. That's pretty rare. And a lot again, look, fire, right? How many cards get burned? How many cards, get damaged to the point of no return? That's really cool. Dustin Burns, I've been trying to buy more sealed products, sticking them up in plastic totes for later. Yeah, that's going to keep it pretty protected. Hopefully, you have decent climate control. What Arabian Nights did you buy? Even a preacher is a good condition. Yeah, no. Oh, 2X is here. Oh, we got another member here. Okay, 2X, we have a few packs. Which one would you like to see opened? We have Gate Crash, we have Ravnica Allegiance, and Corset 2021. Just bought a new art Force. Wow, Force of Will non-foil. I think the art pops more on the non-foil. Amazing art. Yeah, the new art one is that the one where it looks like it almost looks like someone has like she has a paintbrush that she's kind of throwing up in the air, and all these different colors are splashing all over the card. I really looks cool. Just bought a new no Pyramids, Jihad, and more cards are signed by Rush. I like my meta. 2021 is heat. Yeah, it is. It's got a lot of good reprints in that set. Corsets, you know what I need. Oh yes. What do we got here? What do we got here? Can we get an Ujin? Do you guys say Ujin or Ugin? What do you guys say? I just say Eugene. We have we have a Massacre Worm, I think, is in here too. We have the Teferi. We have Demonic. No, not Demonic Tutor. We have Grim Tutor. That's right. Yes, Grim. Hopefully we can get that. I haven't pulled Grim Tutor from Corset 2021 yet. Rambunctious Mutt. We got a dog to start things off. We do have a Spined Megalodon. We got a Goblin Wizardry. Portcullis Vine. We have a Gloom Sower. We got a Furor of the Bitten. We have a Mass Blackguard. Wow, I like the art on that. Brian Sola. Look at that mask on her. That's really cool. We have a Landwar Visionary. Good card. I actually like this card a lot. It's basically you combine Landwar Elves and what's the other one? Elvish. It's one that enters battlefield. Elvish Visionary, I think it is. Yeah. Prismite. Good card. Duress is a classic. We have Jeskai Elder. He's a human monk. I swear, if there's no foil in this pack, it's been a while since I've seen a foil on one of these packs that I get at the store. Sanctum of the Shattered Heights. And then we have another Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. Oh boy, here it is. Is it? Yeah, it's a creature. Ooh, we got a Feline Sovereign here. Yeah, I'm good for cat tribal, I guess. Yeah, no, exactly. That's my thoughts too right now, 2x. And then we get another pack without a foil. Are they weighing these packs? I feel like it's been a while on these live streams that I've opened a foil. I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of these live streams to see. Yeah. Oh well, sorry about that 2x. We got burned by the kitty cat there. Yeah, that kitty. I feel like it's on its 9th life right now. I've opened it quite a few times now, not on the channel, but doing drafts and all that. I read more LGS's box map, their product, than people care to admit. Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to just get a little scale and measure packs. I mean, it's just annoying because now that they've actually increased the amount of foils that you get in packs, what's the use? Like, I get old packs, like, that had old border foils in them because they can be quite pricey. I could see like a game store like weighing it, which I don't condone. I think it's terrible. But I can make the arguments to see why they would, or be like, oh yeah, I could see them doing that. But when it comes to like sets, like come on, like core set 2021, they already increased the foil supply. Why would they be weighing these packs? It's ridiculous. Oh, Jake, you became a member. You just gave me another opportunity, man. We can open up another pack. Because that's usually the policy. Any members or super chats, I open up another booster pack. So you get to pick again. They're both technically Ravnica block, Ravnica Allegiance, and Gate Crash. Wait till those scrolls come. No more kitties. Yeah. I love the oversized like Jester's cap, but also the City of Brass. Beautiful. Yeah, City of Brass, the original from the Dark. Pretty nice. Or is that City of Brass? Is that Arabian Nights? Yeah, it is Arabian Nights, not the Dark. What I'm talking about. Try for another fetch. Okay, so we're going to do Ravnica Allegiance, I believe. Sawyer became a member too. Okay, so we only have one more pack left, so we're going to open up the Gate Crash right after for Sawyer here. Okay, so Jake. All right. That'd be crazy. I open 4 packs tonight. This will be 4 packs. And if I don't get a single foil, well, I guess it's stranger things have happened than that. We got Quench here. We got Rubble Slinger. Arrestor's Zeal. Nice Azorius card here. Shimmer of Possibility. Thirsting Shade. We got Territorial Boar. Imperious Oligarch. We got Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Look at all those coins falling down. I want those gold coins. Does anyone buy? Do you guys collect or invest in gold? Let me know in the comments. Get to the point. Watchful Giant. Because I'm thinking about getting into silver. I don't know if that's a stupid idea. Let me know. Cruel Beastmaster. Swirling Torrent. And we got a Syndicate Guild Mage. Oh, it's not. It's a creature. Oh my god. Another creature. What is it? Oh, okay. You know what? Growth Chamber Guardian is actually not bad. This is one of the original in the promo, like the commercials I saw online, the ads for this set. This is one of those cards that they kept showing us animated claws. Do you remember that? I think it was a commercial. I might be wrong. And again, no foil. Crazy. Crazy that we're not getting any foils. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, we got a Gate Crash. Silver is better than gold art at the moment. Yeah, silver is a better price right now than gold. Gold has gone ridiculous. Do you guys think that Bitcoin is digital gold? Let me know as well. That's another one I'm on the fence about now. I like hard assets though. I like things that are like you can touch. I feel like Bitcoin it's very abstract. That's why I like collectibles, I guess. Tin Street Markets. We have Cloudfin Raptor. I mine Bitcoin and invest in Doge. I guess that's genius. That is genius. Aerial Maneuver, Spire Tracer, Mortis Strider, Sky Knight Legionnaire, Bio Shift. Ooh, we got Grizzly Spectacle there. Razor Whip, Razor Tip Whip. Jeez, got that one. Madcap Skills. I used to love that in Limited. We have Aragophobia. Oh, Jesus, that's a hard one to say. Serene Remembrance. Then we got a Simic Flux Mage. Please be a shocker. No. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Yes, we got a Breeding Pool. This is actually the best Shockland there is right now. We did get it. This is a great pull. Wow. Sawyer. My God, you brought the luck. What happened? Yeah, Breeding Pool is the best Shockland at the moment right now. The Gate Crash version of this card is about $23 on the market right now. That's pretty good. That's 20 US, which is like 27 Canadian. I love the art on this too. Do we have a foil? No, just an island. Okay, no foil on this one too. But Breeding Pool, I love it. I love it. One of the first Shocklands that ever opened up in a pack. Well, not right now, but when I was playing Standard in that era. Wow, that was amazing. Crazy. It's funny. At first, it looked like it wasn't going to be a land, and then as soon as I saw just that slight bit of a guild symbol there, I was like, "Oh boy, yeah, wow, that's amazing." Well, thank you so much, guys. That was fun. That was really fun. I still like just the joy of getting a playable or just a good card in general from a pack. It's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Breeding Pool. I actually have a commander deck that this can go right into. Uncharted depths, unbounded hopes, unfathomable mysteries. Pretty good flavor text too. So cool, well done. Yeah, that was crazy. That was yeah, that's better than all other 3 packs combined. That card. You got a Breeding Pool too yesterday? Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so got any boxes for sale? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think we were talking before on Discord 2x, and you ended up finding better deals on the boxes than I even found. For Modernizes 2 collectors. Right? You found some pretty good deals on them. Aren't boxes cheaper in Canada? Right now, so I've been trying to buy stuff in the US now because the Canadian dollar is pretty strong. It's about 87 cents almost right now to the American dollar. So you can actually get better deals in the States. Canada, our pricing is pretty poor. Out of my eBay lot, had a Breeding Pool. I think that's my first one too. Yeah, it's a great card. The Shocklands they're the dual lands of Modern, right? Since we can't actually use dual lands in Modern, they're banned. That's the best we got. But Breeding Pool is it's basically a tropical island, right? For Modern. Yeah, those are up to 420 right now. Are you? Wow. Right now it's what is it? I me check my LGS if they changed their price because when I bought the second booster box to open up for